Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. It's going to be the channel where it's only doom and gloom because, well, we're just at that point in the cycle. We are where we want real estate to be. That wasn't funny. We want real estate to be heading downward so we could take advantage of this next crash. But in the same sense, I want people to understand there's hope. Now, if you're a seller and you want to be liquidating your property, well, that's a totally different story. But honestly, there are a lot of buyers out on the sidelines right now just waiting. And this story is about first-time home buyers. But really, if you think about it, the opportunities that are about to hit us, and they're going to take some time, quite frankly. The real estate downturns take a few years to fully flush out. But there are deals right now. I know that sounds crazy. There are 1% rental deals out there, but there are going to be even bigger deals and better deals where, the 1% rental deals are out there in the boondocks right now. The 1% rental deals will end up coming back to the really hot locations like New York, California, parts of Florida. I mean, it's going to be impressive. So just sit back and wait. Sorry for that long intro. All right, guys, this story is out of News Review. I'm going to link it below. It's entitled, "It's Killing Us. Interest Rates Make Home Buying Almost Impossible for the Average Person." It says, after 2 years of record sales, homes in northern Michigan continue to sell faster than they are being built. Demand remains high as supply dwindles, but realtors are seeing sales slow down for buyers who need financing as prices and mortgage rates soar beyond affordability for the average person. Now, let me stop real quick and pull back here. Like it says, demand remains high as supply dwindles. All right, first off, supply has dwindled for the last 2 years, all right? Demand overtook supply 2 years ago and it's been steady. But now what's happening is as potential sellers are reading all of this news in the market, and they're going, oh crap, because a lot of sellers own rentals, own Airbnbs, or they own their own home and they want to take advantage of the next cycle because a lot of people, a lot of homeowners that have been owning homes for the last 20 years, the 2008 Great Recession is still fresh in their mind and they go, man, if I would have only sold at the top on that one and bought at the bottom of the next one, the next cycle, we would have made a killing. We would have made $1 million. So what's happening is a lot of people subconsciously are waiting for that moment when they feel like this is it, this is the top, and then they go to sell. So I believe that you are going to see a flood of inventory hitting the markets by the first of the year, which quite frankly will be the worst time ever. But that's okay, it's just because they don't listen to the Real Estate Ninja. In an effort to fight inflation, the U.S. Federal Reserve raised interest rates several times in 2022 and are considering more raises in the future, according to the minutes in the July meeting. While interest rates are working to bring down inflation, they also make it more difficult for prospective buyers to afford mortgages. Let me explain that. This is quite simple. Just so you know, they're thinking about raising rates. No, they are going to keep raising rates. Why? Because what's more important for the economy and the health of the economy is to stop this inflation. Because inflation has gotten out of control, and if it goes unchecked any further, we're going to have demand destruction because people are going to pull back in a deflationary crunch because they're going, look, I can't afford that crap from China anymore. I can't go to shop for new clothes or fancy handbags and stuff, and it crushes the real economy. So the Fed is going to raise rates, and that means mortgage rates are going to continue to rise because why would a bank take all the risk in putting money in your hand to buy a house that they think is a little frothy or a little top heavy when it comes to price when they could put it for less, but not much less, on loan with the Federal Reserve, and that's guaranteed money for them. All right, so think of it that way. So we know where rates are going until actually we see a massive crash in the stock market. When I mean massive, I say another 20% or 25% in short order, and then that will cause the Fed to reverse course and start adding stimulus. But then watch out, because you got hyperinflation. Sorry I digress, but hopefully you get something out of this. It says here in this quote, it doesn't give much opportunity to first-time home buyers. Bill Blanker of Blanker Realty and Gaylord said, I think it's going to be a difficult road going forward for buyers until this thing turns around, and I think it will. I think what we are seeing is price reductions. I think there are corrections ahead of us. Now Bill does a really nice job of keeping it vanilla, keeping it real mild, right? Bill's a real estate agent. So of course they want to keep it mild because they want to keep you in play, be able to buy or sell through them. And I totally understand that. The problem is, like he says right here, I think it's going to be difficult going forward for buyers until this thing turns around. And I think it will. Okay, well, that's obvious. Someday it will turn around. The sun will come out tomorrow, as Annie sung so famously in that movie. The problem is, this time is going to be bad. Why? Because we have never had interest rates so low. ever, ever, ever in history. Never, ever, 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 never. Which means the bubble went supernova. So that means as hard as they climb, as bulls climb up the window, or up the stairs, sorry, the bears jump out the window, and they go hard, they go fast. And that means it's going to be bad. There's actually no way around it. There's no soft landing, okay? Remember, this is the same Federal Reserve that's saying we're trying to do a soft landing, we should be able to do that, that are also telling you in 2005, there's no housing bubble. There's no problem in the MBA market, and besides, housing can't fall all across the country at the same time. Those are the choters telling you this stuff. I just want you to understand. They are like the real estate agents for banks. Everything's okay. Just make sure you use us when you buy or sell. We need that commission. That's literally how it works. And just, you know, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I've owned a brokerage myself, and I get it. But it's because I was a real estate investor in 2001, sold all my homes by 2006. Because I saw that one coming, and now we see the big one, the granddaddy. But it's going to be big, it's going to take some time. So look, guys, I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna link this story below. Just get excited, right? It's not gonna happen tomorrow, but this is the time to keep your credit score good, keep your cash in the bank, get ready for these opportunities, because when they come, and trust me, the day you say, okay, it's time to buy, and everyone's running out of the burning building of real estate collapse, they're gonna say you're crazy or nuts. I dealt with all of that in 2001 coming out of the dot-com bust, and trust me, I crushed it, and I want you guys to crush it. All right, guys, that being said, the Real Estate Ninja is out.